Good morning. Some shock scorelines relative to their odds, but very few trading angles yesterday at all. Very quiet evening. Austria scored first, so no real trading angle there. Did Finland keep the Netherlands quiet? No, they didn't. Straight out of the blocks for the orange. And looking at England and Bosnia, 1.01 and 1.02. Winning only 1-0. Second half goal for England under Thomas Tuchel, not exactly. Well, maybe he's German, so he liked that scoreline because it's pretty poor against Andorra. You should be scoring 7-8 goals. And goal difference, I don't know if that will make a huge difference later on. And these matches might come back to bite, particularly Bosnia. Elsewhere, nothing much else. And that could be the same story today. Well, it's semi-final day and final day today. Well, not semi-final, but third place day, Germany and France. So that is a dead rubber, let's be honest. Portugal and Spain are in the UEFA Nations League final. And Spain are the favoured side, 1.91 the favourite. This is a domestic derby. It's also a high-profile final. So yet again, for me, it's not a good trading candidate unless you've got a pre-match angle. I don't. So you'll have to wait and see. I just don't like playing finals. I can't see any angles in. Surprise results all the time. Can you really trust the market as well? That's it. I've done the research for you. I've done some podcasts for you as well for both matches. Those will be available. But I won't be covering these personally this evening at all. I'm not staying up till 8 p.m. for a Nations League final. Just haven't got a clue. Wait for the summer football to return and be far more confident in reading those matches than these high-profile affairs. Racing Santander against Mirandes. We're looking for promotion to La Liga. This is the first leg, 5:30, 2.15 the favourite. Very tough to call. Head-to-heads might give you an idea. Again, is this going to be 0-0 at half-time? Is this going to be another tight match? Looking at recent form, both La Liga 2 sides. Recent matches for Racing Santander have had an over 1.5 goal feel to them, at the very least. 6-3 in the last 2 matches. At home, well, they look a little more consistent at home, don't they? Only Cadiz beating them. And that was back in February. So, recent form, at least in 2025, is excellent. Only 2 defeats at home. One of them against Celta Vigo in the Copa del Rey. That indicates to me a Racing Santander side in good nick, doesn't it? And looking at Mirandes, well, recent form is their bonus for them, isn't it? 5 wins in 6 matches for Racing Santander, for Mirandes. And we were following these two, weren't we? Coming to the end of La Liga 2 season. This is how their rewards have paid them off with a promotion playoff semi-final. First leg, so the onus is on Mirandes to get something here. 3 consecutive away wins they'll be delighted with, particularly the last 2, where both teams scored. But this is the bottom side, Cartagena, so don't take that to heart too much. That's it, really. Head-to-heads have been 1-0s, which fits in nicely with today's semi-final to go into La Liga. So you'd be looking at potentially backing 0-0 pre-match in that match. The other 2 matches, as you know, semi-final and a third-place match. Tennis-wise today, it's just the final in the men's game. Yannick Sinner against Alcaraz. I would suspect this will be a 5-setter. So that means any 2-0 lead or any 2-1 lead, I would potentially take on the player leading. You can see that grass court tennis is beginning as well with a lot of familiar names. But these are qualifiers. I don't trade qualifiers. You can trade qualifiers if you want to. Heather Watson, surely she'll be keen to get through against Shibahara in a home tournament. So I'll leave you with that. You're not going to be hearing from me today. There's only the two matches. Germany against France and the final, the UEFA Nations League final, Portugal against Spain. Again, it's just so tough to unpack. $1.91 the favourite. Looking at recent head-to-heads, perhaps. And it's been tight in the head-to-heads, but they were back in 2022, so do bear that in mind. 1-1 and a 1-0 Spain win. It has been very tight since 2020, hasn't it? 0-0, 0-0, 1-1, 0-1. So it's going to be unders, because that's certainly not the case in Spain's recent matches, is it? 5, 4, 7, 9 goals in total. Compared that to 5, 3 goals in total in Portugal's recent matches. The beating of Germany, I thought, was very impressive, and that was a Ronaldo winner. So when you've got that boy on the pitch, there's always a chance that a tight match, such as the head-to-heads, he can have an impact. So is this a case of laying the first team to score? I don't know. It's a huge, huge final. Don't know how this is going to unpack. Champions League final, 5-0 win. FA Cup final, went to the underdog, 1-0. You get the idea with these major finals. They're very tough to call. Have a great day. You won't be hearing from me with only 2 matches this evening. You can cope well with them. Indeed, don't forget, you don't have to trade if you can't find an angle. Just because it's on the telly and it's high profile doesn't mean you have to play. Racing Santander and Miranda is too tough to call. I'm afraid this may be one for the second leg. Defences have been good for both sides. Racing Santander, excellent home form in 2025. That momentum could see them clear. Miranda's very tough not to crack, and they have goals in them if conceding. Have a great day today. I'm working on podcasts and everything else in the interim. Nothing more for me to say. It's a tough coupon this evening. Just enjoy it if you're going to watch it. I can't see any strong trading angles. I will be waiting, hopefully, for a fleshed out coupon. Or are we still in the international break? Maybe not. We've got the under-21 Euros next Saturday. Viscountliga returns, Irish Premier Division, Irish First Division, Obosliga and the Superettan returns. That's more like it, isn't it? It's a nice, good, solid coupon of readable enough matches. That's more like it. So we look forward to a fuller service on Saturday and Sunday, where the Euros, the under-21s, are taking over. Obosliga and Superettan. So the big guns are still not out. That's probably remnants from the international break, but then we'll have a return to full form. Have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.